let you know, and this is everything you need to know about Shoot My Shot. Now, how do we learn to dance? So to learn the dance, myself, Tashana, and Laura, we packed up, we got in my car, we took a girls trip to Dallas, and we met my best friend at a studio, and we learned the choreography for Shoot My Shot in like 3 hours. And I wouldn't say like mastered it, but we learned it that day. It looked, if I showed you what it looked like, you wouldn't believe what it ended like. So I may just have to make you believers. Quickest learner, so I had to go home and grind it. But by week 2 we were pretty solid. By week 3 we were really getting there. By week 4 we had it, and then it was time to shoot. We didn't have that much time. I don't know how much time we had exactly, but it wasn't a whole lot of time to learn what we learned. And then the choreography that you saw at the end, Laura and Tashana created for the most part. Yeah, they made that up, and we learned that the day before, and we shot it, and it looked like we had rehearsed it just as much as we rehearsed the first part. So but no, we figured it out in literally 24 hours or less, and so I'm grateful for their input. I know y'all are about to judge me for this, but I don't dance. I can dance, I have rhythm, but it really takes me a long time to learn a piece of choreography. So yeah, if you watch that video and you think, oh man, you look so seamless, you look so smooth, it's literally because I rehearse a lot. I do it 1,000 times. I do it until my body just can do it in its sleep. Because it don't come natural to me. It come natural to them. It come natural to Lala. It come natural to Cordell. It come natural to Tashana. It come natural to Laura. It don't come natural to me. I just work it. I refuse to not get it. So anything that you're working on, make sure that you have that same spirit, that same energy. If you feel like you struggle at something, do more of it. And I know that doesn't always necessarily work. That's not always the answer, but for me personally, for dancing, it is the answer for me. It is. It works. If I grind it enough, if I watch it enough, if I study it enough, I'll get it. So that's where the dancing came from, anyways. But so makeup and wardrobe. Obviously, we're inspired by the 70s. When I would Google various images of roller skating rinks and the images of what people look like during that time. And I wanted to stay relatively true to the period. Obviously the Afro puff looks, I had a couple, yeah. And I also had like, in the red dress you see like more of a Farrah Fawcett type of inspiration for the hair. I also looked at Pam Grier for inspiration. Shout out to Pam. She's a bad chick. She's a bad mother. Shut your mouth, okay? Yeah, she's dope. Anyways, like the Get Down. So yeah, the Get Down inspired me by off Netflix. It tells the story of the birth of hip hop and how it kind of came out of the era of disco. So we had disco before hip hop. Disco was amazing, and people thought disco would never die. And then it obviously, we transformed and transitioned into like the boom bap sound, DJ Kool Herc and all of those pioneers of hip hop, and then we continue to progress. So I watched that show like 2 or 3 years ago, not knowing that it would be a major driving inspiration to this creative project, but I'm glad I did. It was wonderful. And then Telepathy by Christina Aguilera, the feel of that song. And the feel is what I wanted to capture, something similar, just how it you hear it and you just are like entranced, you're invited, you just want to dance, you want to be a part of whatever that's happening through the sound waves. You want it to happen to your body too. Shout out to Tiki Littleton for my hairstyle on day 1, and Monisa Carter for my hairstyle on day 3, and then my cousin Michelle Dubose for my hairstyle and wigs on day 2. So I had a lot of different people come through for their hair and makeup. Shout out to Jalissa Mason for makeup. She did makeup on day 1 and day 3, and then my cousin Michelle Dubose, she did makeup on day 2. They were all amazing people. They all helped me. They were all flexible. And I'm very, very grateful for all of them, because I don't do hair. I really don't even like to do makeup. I'm very minimalistic. If you see me on the street, you probably not going to see me with no makeup on. 9 times out of 10, you're going to see me with just, bare face, maybe some lip gloss on a good day, in whatever wig that I decide to put on for the next, or my Afro puff. I've been working on my natural hair.
A garden is a little work. Well, you got to keep it from being real dry, because when you first put them down, you got to keep them kind of moist. I'd say you don't have to soak them every day, but make sure they got